Hi folks, today I wanted to talk about a cheap camera stabilizer like the ones that you can get from eBay, just like this one, which sell for between 15 and 30 pounds. This was the cheapest one, it was 15 pounds. As you can see, literally it packs away very easily, and the difficulty with this is actually setting it up. It's claimed that this can take anything from a GoPro up to the weight of a DSLR. I've tried it with a DSLR. It took me ages to try and balance it out, but it still felt top heavy. I wouldn't have been comfortable having that on here. Certainly not some one-handed thing with a DSLR. It was just too fiddly. But for a GoPro mirrorless, it's fine once you figure out the right settings arrangement for your camera, because your camera can go anywhere along here, the handle underneath can go anywhere here, then you've got different combinations of weight and different lengths of the counterbalance arm. All of these variations will take you ages to get through, because you not only have to adjust the balance of your camera that way and the weight, the counterbalance weight, you also need to adjust the drop time so that if it's too fast, then you won't get smooth footage. It should be fractions slower than this, but because the GoPro's so light, it was very difficult to actually get it any slower. The problem that I found is that it comes with 3 of these weights, and although they're supposed to be 3 different weights, they were within 2 grams of each other. And for the GoPro, even 1 was too much, but for a mirrorless, 1 wasn't quite enough, 2 was too much. So what I did is I went to the hardware store, bought a pack of 10 penny washers, and these give me incremental adjustments and I can get it perfect. Definitely not just worth it, but a necessity really. For the GoPro, I just needed 3 penny washers, and literally it's perfect. And now that I know exactly where the camera should be, fortunately the GoPro's fairly evenly balanced, so it's quite easy. And I know the weight at the bottom. When I pack it away, now I can just literally turn it around. I can unscrew the handle, and it doesn't weigh much, so you can take it away with you. It's not a big deal really. It's definitely worth taking with you if you're keen on your video, because this will make more difference to your video footage than anything else. This will make more difference than a stabilizing lens, I would say. If you have both, even better. And if you have both and post stabilization in post, fantastic. But really, pound for pound, this does so much for just 15 pounds, 17 with the extra weights. I've managed to counterbalance it for the GoPro and for the mirrorless. It took me a while to figure out what I felt was the best combination, but now that I know both the characteristics of this and the mirrorless, it doesn't take me long. As I said, I wouldn't want to use a DSLR on this. It would feel just top heavy, but it is definitely worth looking at. I should look at the more expensive models and try those as well, and see how they go. Obviously they are better because some of the more expensive ones do also have lateral smoothing as well, but then they're much bigger, they take up more space, and they're heavier. And then obviously you've actually got the gimbals, which are a lot of money, and some of them can break quite easily, so you have to think carefully what you need it for and what's right for you. But for 15 pounds, even if you've only just got a GoPro or a compact camera, even for your mobile phone, this is definitely worth looking at. Although there are some specifically for mobile phones that are even smaller, but I haven't tried one of those. But for this, you can use it on anything from a mobile phone up to a decent sized mirrorless without too much trouble. You'll just need quite a bit of time to set it up initially and learn what everything does. Once you've worked all that out for yourself and you understand the weight distribution of your particular camera, you'll be able to have it up and running in minutes each time. And as I said, it's a fantastic way to improve your video footage so easily. So cheap camera stabilizer on eBay, Amazon, from £15. Okay, back soon, bye.